Alrighty. When we left off, you were about to go into an interview.
Yeah, we'll do it in some, like, he said there's a lot of abandoned places around here, so we'll find, like an abandoned apartment or something, somewhere where we're inside, so, which is, like, up against a fairly featureless wall or something like that, so that there's no, like, visual cues.
Yeah.
The reason why I didn't want to take the
You
money
can just do
was...
it in AR, the virtual reality. You don't even have to be anywhere. So...
Yeah, can
you
it
just
spin protect us?
He can do his utmost.
He's routing us through other locations and things, right?
Yeah, pretty much. So you can do it all over the video.
Okay.
Or can you?
We'll just go somewhere where we're not
Can
going
you
to be interrupted.
everything you say, can you end with, oh really? He might be able
Okay,
to.
you have your interview, or is it? Yes, it is.
Can we talk beforehand?
Yes, you're going to go
Okay,
for it.
cool. I'm just gonna rather say, do we want to get Lone Star involved? Is this something that they might be able to want to listen to on the waves?
I think that they will have people that probably will notice it.
But do we want to communicate through this interview to them directly?
I think
You know what I'm
Lone
saying?
Star will do a better job of getting rid of these bugs than anyone else. They need to defend their name.
But should we make mention of kind of a hint of where we are, a hint of a way to get in contact with us?
Let us tell Lone Star that we will be contacting them.
Let's do that.
You're going to contact Lone Star and tell them that you're going to be contacting them
No, but we're going to tell them that we're going to contact
through the interview.
through the interview.
Yes.
So it's
Cool,
kind of
okay.
getting our name out there. And so they know that we're going to be contacting them and we can tell the story, then they'll know what the story is before we contact them. So that when we contact them, they're legit.
Is this, ask Spin, is this going to be a live interview?
Yes. I want to get it out there as quickly as I can.
We will, can you keep an eye on it and make sure that there is no spin doctoring being done on us to make sure that they are,
They won't let me control that kind of stuff.
but let us know so that we can stop the interview.
You can watch it if you want.
As
I'm
long
like,
Plus,
as it won't distract us too much.
it is one of the most, it must be one of the most annoying things in the world to see yourself and hear yourself 5 second delay.
yeah, but Spin's on our side, because how much? So Spin, are you happy with the deal?
Okay, yeah. I am very happy. I'm going to take you out to the best restaurant when you stop being guilty. Not that you are guilty, but when you stop being hunted. It doesn't matter.
But you owe us, right?
Sure.
For like,
So how much did they?
Oh, I gotta go. I've got a
So
lot to...
you will be our personal hacker for the rest of your life.
basically, we owe you.
You're my bitch.
You're my bitch.
Yeah.
Date or not?
Let's just see if you live through this.
Spin.
Will you? Yes, you will.
That's a good deal. We can put him down as a contact.
I think so.
Of like, loyalty.
You owe us.
What's the highest loyalty and connection? Well,
Two.
his connection is probably like what, 2 or 3.
I think that's 5. Alright. Neonet. You're the image of
Do you know how much a contact at 5 costs?
Callista Maynard appears about 5 minutes before you're ready to go, and Callista is their local, news anchor, and she's a stunning kind of image of what an AR image is going to be like.
We're meeting her in AR.
It's
right?
perfection, essentially. Yeah, you're meeting her in AR, and she basically sits down at a table. You guys sit down. You're probably in virtual reality, so you're sitting down and you're locked in completely, or superimpose the room you're in, superimpose into a TV studio or something, shall we say.
Okay.
You sit down at the comfy couches, which are just mattresses in your world, and she sits down as well, and she goes, "A pleasure to meet you." She puts her hand out towards you. I'm Callista Maynard. You may have seen me on the Internet News. She shakes it. Callista.
I'm the unit, you might have heard of me.
The unit, yes, I've seen you everywhere, in fact, and of course you, Rain, or is it the Rain? Fake, completely fake. Anyway, so you're saying that you're going to be innocent, is that right?
We did do it, but we were magically compelled to.
Oh, you magically compelled to do it. I mean, I suppose you've got some kind of evidence.
We do.
Okay. Excellent. Oh, we're on. Yes, welcome to Goes Into
Can I
Spirit.
just say, we're going to roleplay being on a TV show. This is like, I'm going to be like,
There is no camera. Yeah, okay, there's cameras. If you
Do you want us to go through it, or do you want us to just...
I want to know what your evidence is. Because I'm like, what is your evidence?
Oh, it doesn't matter. We will have evidence, is more to the point.
Yeah, okay, cool.
it's an interview with...
Do you mind if we role-play it?
Okay, sure.
Well, we've got the unit and Rain over here, and as you've seen them on television at the moment, they are here and they are saying that they are, well, both innocent and guilty. Is that right, Rain?
First of all, I would like to make clear that we are not here, because if the insect shaman who has been stalking us is listening, then he may try to control us to shoot you.
An
Unfortunately,
insect shaman.
as you are not here, you are safe.
Aren't insect shamans only in the Chicago area, or at least they were until the areas destroyed them all?
Did you not hear? That's what we were asked. We were asked to kill them on the before
That was the whole point of the
game show.
That was the point of the Shadowrun. We were being asked to assassinate an insect shaman who had set up in the area.
Yes, but that was just a reality television show until you took it too far, is that right?
That is actually the reality. There is an insect shaman. What has happened is that we agreed to this assassination, and then
He took over our body.
when we stepped outside with the host, Mr. Johnson, whatever his real name is,
You shot them.
we did.
You shot them in cold blood. Do you remember that time?
No.
If you want to continue this interview with us, I suggest you let us give our full answers.
Ah, I see, yes. Okay, I'm sorry, please carry on. So what was it like killing
we
these people?
do not know because we don't remember. It happened, we went blank, as you can see from the expression on our faces when it happened. We were controlled by like puppets.
Right.
Then when our control came back, you may have seen from the footage that we were very confused.
Yes, it certainly looked like you were quite dazed. I mean, many people in the forums have posted that they thought that you were on drugs. Others were saying perhaps it's some kind of new South American drug out of as technology.
Can I ask you a question? I've done a lot of drugs. I'm not going to say.
You just legitimized this.
I'm playing my character. I'm playing my character.
That's why my jewels just shriveled up like some dried tomatoes.
Keep going.
What I was going to say is that nothing happens where two people have the same reaction at the same time and do something like that. This wasn't a drug.
What kind of drugs have you been on?
Oh, you know that.
Are you
It's because I lost my aunt to syphilis.
Yes, I've heard the stories.
It's all medically sound, all approved.
Yes, and so you're on medication currently, are you?
Absolutely.
What kind of medication are you on?
It's called painkillers, but I don't deal with pain. I've got no pain. It's all metal now. Do you see it?
I do, yes. And are you on any medication at the moment?
No.
Right, have you been diagnosed with anything, schizophrenia or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Quick question.
Of course, would you really know? Of course. Yes.
I don't like
You don't do that.
I don't like what you're insinuating, Callista.
I'm not insinuating anything, I'm just trying to stick to the truth and the facts.
Well then, allow us to continue.
Please, keep going.
After this...
So what happened with with the assassination of the other Shadowrunners?
I thought you were going to allow us to continue.
Yeah, sorry, where were my manners? Of course.
We had to escape. I was trying to find out from the guard if he knew anything, but I was worried he was just the bodyguard, but I was worried he would try to kill us. You may have noticed that we didn't kill him.
Yeah, so though it looked like you tried. Was that when you were under the influence of the insect spirit as well?
No, that was when we were running for our lives because we'd suddenly discovered that we had shot someone.
In cold blood,
And does that legitimize your attack on Mr. Black?
Is that his name?
That is the name he's going by.
Oh, is that the Mr. Johnson or the Mr.
That was the bodyguard of Mr. Oriales.
He's still alive. We're Shadowrunners. If we wanted him dead, he would be.
That's true, but I do regret any harm. And I would like to apologise to him and his family if he has one.
And why didn't you simply go to Lone Star and just tell the police that that this was the situation? Why do you feel like you were better represented on the run?
We didn't really have time to think because we didn't know what had happened, but what we did know was that how it looked, which obviously looked as though we had just killed someone in cold blood.
And then run somebody over, and then shot at a communication drone, destroying Horizon property, I believe.
You wouldn't have a problem with that, would you?
Well, of course I would. Why would you insinuate that I would enjoy seeing public property destroyed, or private property destroyed even?
Yeah, that's not something. That was basically so that we could get away, so we could try to clear our heads and figure out what had happened, who's tried to frame us, and how to, well, maybe not redeem our good names, but allow ourselves to get off the headlines.
And have you been in contact with the insect spirit since then?
Yes, but let me get to that. You wanted to know what happened with these other Shadowrunners. We didn't know anything about them.
Not even prior to...
We only just found out about them about 40 minutes ago.
I see. Another blackout, is that right?
Yes.
I
This
see.
time while we were asleep. But we went to follow up this Shadowrun that we were originally doing, and to see if there really was an insect shaman. And what we discovered is that on the back of our necks was a strange insect tattoo.
Do you have any photos of it?
Uploaded.
Yeah, images of it appear and she's holding it in her hands.
If anyone has any information on what this is, we would welcome them to call your program and let us know, because ever since then it seems that this shaman has been able to control us like puppets. Indeed, when we went to the building and tried to confront him,
Which building was this?
at this point I would rather keep that a secret, because
So you've been in contact with the insect shaman?
we hunted him down where we were told to hunt him down by Twilight, by
Horizon.
Horizon.
It's funny that you know, Lone Star actually allows these things to still be in the city.
Yes, I'm surprised that there is. Well, I mean, you're saying that there is an insect shaman because you've met him or her, is that right? Have you met him before
Exactly.
that time?
No, we didn't meet him this time either, but he was able to make me pull the gun on
The unit.
the unit,
That's right.
I see.
and basically offered us a deal: either run or join him. And obviously we ran because
We
came
want
to you.
we want our story to get out before more people are killed. You know, we don't want to see Lone Star's failures let another city fall.
So why not go to Lone Star now
That
and
is
direct them into exactly where...
That is our next
If
plan.
Lone-
But
Well, we can bring one in right now if you like.
sure.
Excellent.
I saw this.
Of course it'd be better in person. Can we organise this to be in person? Because if you are, as you said, innocent to the situation...
We need to clear our names before we run into people with a shoot first, ask questions later policy.
Are you
After all,
saying that That is Lone Star's policy.
I'm saying Lone Star hasn't been very successful in protecting this city if one of these insects, shamans, can come in here and manipulate situations. Wouldn't you say?
Well, I think that Lone Star do a fantastic job in this city, and they protected Chicago very well.
Nicely said.
Thank you.
Would you go to trouble? Well, we could meet you in Chicago then, shall we?
I'm afraid it's a no-go zone, and although we have tried to set up interviews with the people and the residents there, we're unable to, and it seems like the insect spirits have gone for good from what Lone Star has said, but apparently not.
Oh, listen to yourself. Read between the lines, people. Now, as for this Lone Star representative, where is he or she?
Well, that interview will be with me, but we will be recording it and following it from here. But I thank you for coming on this show, and if you ever want to come back here, you could be more than welcome to.
And we'll be sending you some. We recorded our conversation with the insect.
Oh, we'd love to hear that, so please send it through. This has been Callista Maynard for Neon News. That was fantastic. Thank you so much, and yeah, keep going with that story. I don't think it'll hold up much longer, but it's a good story.
That's the truth.
Okay. Well, have a good day.
Is your ass sore? Mine's sore. I just feel like I just got ass root.
So I black out, and then I wake up and I kill people. But it's the insect spirits. It's awesome. I love it.
Oh, I just want to hit John with the basket back with a nail in it right now. Okay. Bloody Games Masters. Alright.
Sorry.
Well.
Yeah, that progressed the story. Well done, John. You made me feel like I've progressed and moved forward.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
I just think it's better to go with evidence to things and then present evidence.
Yeah,
So
we should have actually done the recording. Shown the recording as part of the interview. But where's this Lone Star guy? We'll call him up Lone Star.
You get called by. So as you're doing, Spin sends through this just gone like wildfire across the city. Insect spirits attack, and it is just gone big.
So
and people are like scavenging across it everywhere, and the internet's picked up on it, and they're now publishing the story as a like a complete spin on it as well. So it's running two separate stories, one being, oh, I don't think it'll happen, it's all like rubbish, and the other one which is also the insect spirits attack, Lone Star doing nothing kind of thing, Lone Star holding the peace, like complete...
Now it's just work for me.
So...
let's spin this.
You got a lot of crazies in the streets now.
Shall we go to the game? The local game. I think we have much more credibility now because if it's in their territory, they want to kill it.
You're looking for some kind of talismonger or some kind of spellcrafter for information?
Yeah, we need to find out how to block this off before we do anything.
Spin has a number of people that he's willing contact.
He's willing to pay.
Talismonger. Yeah, that won't last much longer if you keep doing it, but yes.
I want to call my Lone Star detective at some point too.
Yeah.
Oh, tell him, if he can organise this, we'll be happy to do a follow-up interview. And he can get
Cool. So yeah, if you want to, you can follow that up. Sorry, I'm just looking for the name of the talisman.
Are you going to use the same one?
Yeah, I like using areas of
I've had my other character sheet here. It actually has it written on it.
Oh, but it's not because I couldn't find it. Cool. You can, there's contests with a talisman if you want to go.
You know what happened?
Down.
He actually had the sheet and he just rubbed it out.
Yeah, it was such a bad main character. Anyway,
Anyway.
So talisman you can go to, or you can go follow up the Lone Star person, or you can go find out the game.
Okay, so we're about afternoon now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
On the way to the talismonger.
Hang on. Let's just get this timing right. Is it dark outside? Is it like daylight savings?
It's
like 6 o'clock.
It's quite cold outside. It's autumn, so sunset's about 6. It's probably about 5.
Let's go to the telephone, and on the way there, I'll contact
Cool.
Lone Star detective contact I have.
Okay, cool. Okay, you're on the way towards the Talisman, and you talk to Roger Peterson. There you go. There's a name. Roger Peterson, who is your private investigator who used to work at Lone Star.
Used to.
Was a private investigator?
No, he's a detective. He's a
Oh,
Lone Star
detective. Oh, sorry. Okay, cool. Detective.
He's an actual Lone Star
Roger
detective.
Peterson. All right, you gonna call him directly?
No.
No,
Through his
Peterson.
screen? Okay, cool. Yeah, Peterson here.
I don't know if you've been waiting to hear from me, but it's Rain.
Rain, what the hell are you doing?
Well, I don't know if you saw my interview. It didn't sound very plausible, did it?
Well, it depends which part of the internet you're listening to.
Well, it is the truth. I want to let you know where this insect's shaman is so that you guys can do what you do best and get rid of it. But they will no longer control us. It won't help me clear my name, but at least it'll stop us from hurting anyone else.
Look, if you can get me evidence that there is a spirit there, hard evidence, then I will send them in. But we're not gonna. I believe you, but I'm not gonna send my guys into that place
I will transmit you
unless I've got some hard
I'll
evidence.
transmit you the recording of my conversation with him.
I'm not talking about evidence that will convince me. I'm talking about evidence that will convince the rest of the police force.
Wouldn't they be wanting to do everything they could to
Yeah, but
make sure that any sign of an insect shaman is stamped out?
Look, if we have evidence, we can either.
I need evidence that will go to the heads up, the people above us. Our police force here isn't equipped to take out insect spirits, insect shamans.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for the actual, Ares proper forces. I can't remember the name. Sorry.
Well, get out.
It's okay, it's only part of your organisation.
I can't remember.
At the moment,
What are they called?
this shaman is able to control us. We're going to a talisman to try to stop this connection it has with us. It's implanted something into the back of our necks.
Okay, well, I'll jump on and see what information I can find. Okay.
And then
You get me any evidence you can.
Do you have any history on the?
I do. I've got as much information as I can get
Have
from Mary. So
have tattoos been common?
I don't know. I haven't been researching it. I'm not part of that the group that deals with it, whatever the group's called. So I'll get back to you.
That's hard.
I'll get back to you. Give me an hour.
6 o'clock, it'll be dark.
when it's dark,
They mostly come out at night. Mostly. Yep. You head over to the Talismanka. The Talismanka has a small shop, and yeah, you get a sense just from walking towards it that there are wards up on this, and there is mana barriers, and you knock on the thing, and yeah, a woman opens the
incognito, by the way.
sliding thing, and goes, "Yes, who is this?"
We just show the tattoo.
We're looking at.
You do. You're gonna show the tattoo.
We're looking at getting our. God.
Help us.
You feel the barrier is just double. No, I'm just joking. Goes, where did you get that? Who are you?
I love that you're just like,
Fuck him.
We've been attacked by an insect shaman, and we need you to help us get rid of any link that it has over us before it makes us hurt anyone else.
You got New Year?
Yes.
I want 5,000.
Very well.
Gee, you do the exchange?
yeah,
We can give you 2,000, then tell us if you can help us at least.
yeah.
Are you able to help us?
I think I can. I've dealt with some things like this before.
1,000
Come around to the back of my shop.
4,000 once it's done.
2,000 now.
1,000.
6,000. No. when we get to our base in Alder.
2000 is fine now, yeah.
Alright, you do the exchange. You go around the back of the shop and she's got the doors already opened and you step in and you feel like a barrier tighten around you.
Yeah, we get woozy.
And
Does this barrier mean that the thing's reach won't be able to get us here?
I hope so. My name's Feather.
Rain.
The unit.
Sounds kind of cheesy when you.
Oh, you!
She turns on some lights in the place, and yeah, you can see you're in a magic circle, which is inscribed with runes around it. And
Is she in it?
She is not in it. No, she is
Who's
outside of it.
She's like, gotcha! I'm calling the cops. There's a reward on your ass.
She says, "Let me have a look at those. Just stay still." She sits down on the seat and just slumps. And about 10 minutes later, you see it. Yes, it's an insect spirit. You're right. Possibly a wasp.
I'm going to make sure I'm recording this,
Okay, cool. Yeah.
what she's saying.
Possibly a wasp. It has a foci on you.
Is
Do you know
there
how you got this? A magical bond that's connected with you.
Yeah, through a bug bit us.
That makes sense.
I never heard
I
of
feel
a
like we were
bug.
stung by an insect.
Maybe it. Well, if it did, it's a powerful statement.
Could this foci make us like into puppets and just make us do things?
Well, it's not my. I've never done it myself, but if the foci is strong enough, then yes, you can do whatever it wants.
Would you know where we are at all times?
If it was in the astral plane, yes.
Can you get rid of it?
I can try,
Please
but
do.
it's going to cost you.
This is already costing us a lot of union. We didn't pay 5,000 union
Tell you what.
just to come in here and talk.
All right.
Your reputation's on the line here.
She says you have to stay inside the circle. And this may hurt a bit.
I'll basically use my adept stuff and
Get your reflexes up.
You yeah. She goes and slumps again, and you a little while later you feel like this incredible burning sensation, and you just feel like something is moving underneath your skin, and just shifting like an insect has got its legs into the back of your neck, and it is one of the most awful experiences, and you feel like an intense pain and something almost like a ripping feeling in the back of your skin, and then an incredible blinding flash of like a headache, blinding pain hits you and you slump to the ground and just drenched in sweat.
awesome. That was fun.
What's yours say?
Peel yourself
Dude.
off. You see the words dude and sweet on the ground next to you. No. You pull yourself off the ground and check each other's necks, and the mark is gone.
Is there any actual insect, any physical,
It looks like there is a dried husk of it, of like
just like the thing he stepped on?
if you like you stepped on.
Oh crap. That place is swarming with slaves. I'm going to take a photo of it as
Yeah,
evidence.
that's fine.
Um,
You can even keep it on you if you want to.
I will
I don't want to keep it on.
I will not keep it
You
on
can-
me.
You can destroy it, just crush it if you want to.
Should,
She
is this,
comes back and you can see she's really pale.
do you have any
That was
painkillers?
probably one of the. Yes. Comes back with like industrial painkillers, and you quaff a few. And yeah.
Does this need to be destroyed?
The connection is broken. It shouldn't have any.
So would it be safe for us to take these husks?
You can do whatever you want with it, yeah. And my payment?
Well, I'll grab his code stick and give it to us.
Hey, cool. Alright, money goes across. What are you going to do next?
Okay.
Now, but
Well, we
go back to the insect shaman and get our proof.
Okay.
I think we go speak. No, we go speak to the gang members.
I don't think that's necessary. I really don't at this point.
No, I'm not thinking for them to actually go in and fight. I'm thinking for them to go in and do a distraction. Because I've got Infiltration 4. I'm guessing instead of just people sitting there looking around, if we have like gang members going around looking.
Spread some cash.
No, spread some panic.
But just what if some of the gang members already have his phoco in their necks? Then he'll know that we organised them, and then basically he'll expect that something is up, that we are infiltrating.
We make it seem like we're going to go for an attack, but we use that as a distraction. We don't tell them.
Are you still with Feather? Because Feather is also willing to give you something in exchange for 5,000 new yen, which is a foci that will hopefully protect you from further attacks. If
I was just going to get like a metal collar or something.
Yeah, I'm going to buy that.
Yeah, so if you guys note that down, 5,000 new yen.
So basically we've just
not each, just one. So
we've lost our payment. One of us has lost a full payment. So we're down to 5 each.
Well, no, we got the 10 back because we think I was doing it for free.
Yeah.
So we're already down 10.
Spin's doing it for free.
Yeah, so
Is
we've
it-
got 5,000.
Yeah, so you're down to...
No, we're 15,000.
No, you're 10, you're down to 5,000 each. Because...
Oh yeah,
5,000
so we did have 20 here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so she gives you a foci which is worn around the neck of a feather.
Do you
A
know?
dream catcher, because it's got a spider's web.
I'm going to also invest in like a metal slave collar or something. I do not get this like metal plate in the back of my jacket, something in the collar.
Alright, so...
It's all well and good to have this bit of string around my neck, but you know, a bit of a physical barrier wouldn't hurt.
I mean, you're an adept, so you kind of get it a little bit.
I do, but still.
You're gonna go to the gang, gonna go straight to it.
What do you
You're
think?
gonna
Do you think we can get enough of a distraction happening? All we need to do is tell them that it's in their area and where and in the area it is. We just have to. We don't have. They don't even have to know it comes from us. We just get Spin to send a message to them.
Can I make a gangs roll?
Yeah.
Seattle Street gangs roll. Is that logic?
I don't know.
It would be.
I love that everything's like.
It would be.
Is that logic?
I'd say
logic.
Oh, they're on the thing.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, I didn't. They didn't actually have it there. They don't show it.
No, they
So,
don't.
Going,
let's just
going
go
under
logic.
the impression that it's
Let's go
probably
logic.
logic. I get 2 successes.
Yep, what do you want to know?
In the general area there, are there any gangs that, like I don't know, heavily into sport, or like?
Yes, there is one gang that are in that area that is heavily into sport, into war cycling.
No, I mean like gridiron.
Oh yeah, most of them are into gridiron and stuff. Yeah, like it's American pastime.
Okay, so
Not
just from what I know of the gangs in that local area, I just want to pick the gang that would be most suitable, as in least likely to just see us and just kill us out of hand as soon as we walk into their territory. But
But do we even have to go there? Can't we just put it through Spin a message to them saying that the insect swarm is in their area?
You just leak it to.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That would be the easiest way to make everybody know.
Leak it, get it out there, and say, people are going to die in this area. and it looks like the gangs have finally lost control.
Alright, but let's do it from the perspective of the unit actually saying it. The unit says, rise up against the insects.
I will lead this revolution.
So you record.
Yeah, I'll
this.
record him doing whatever he does best.
Viva la revolution.
Don't mention syphilis. Just go from.
Speak from your heart.
Yeah, so yeah, I got.
Pretend it's a play 22. You know, direct to the point. In Shadowrun, right?
Yeah.
Scene 1, take 1. Action.
Scene 56.
We'll just make a CGU into there.
Well,
So-
the unit, you're on the run from the police because of this insect this insect shaman that's been controlling us.
Yeah, it really seems like people have lost faith and control in the area.
What's actually happening in the area?
Seems like people are becoming slaves and losing their own authority over themselves.
So, anyone that's seen one of those insect husks that you're holding, that basically means that that's another person who's been infected by this insect shaman, right?
It does. His
And-
name is Steve. He goes by the name Steve and he lives in District 9.
I don't think his name is Steve.
He goes by the name Steve. If you read,
We called him Steve,
we did. So
but that wasn't really his name.
it probably wasn't.
Every Steve in the area is just
But-
murdered.
But Mr. the Unit, what do you actually want people to do?
People to rise up. We've seen what happened in Chicago.
Take back
We
your
don't even
city.
know what happened in Chicago because we're not allowed in there. Ever since those insect shamans did what they did.
Lone Star let us down there, and they're going to let us down again.
Well, I think Lone Star could hopefully do the right thing and succeed here.
You know what? If people wanted it to, Lone Star would go along and succeed like this.
And how could that happen?
Contact your local member. If you contact Lone Star, if you see any suspicious activity, we've seen the insect in District 9.
Prawns.
District
Oh yeah.
District 9.
District 8.
District 8. District 8.
Have you seen them? They're prawns.
No, this one is an insect.
Okay.
Rise up, take back what is ours.
Take back your city.
Oh no, I'm terrible at speeches.
Love it.
Well done, Mr. the Unit.
That's a wrap.
Right. I'm
Alrighty.
gonna get in touch with my detective pal. These
What the hell are you doing? The whole place has gone to chaos over there now.
You should send people in there.
These husks. This is what came out of our necks.
It just looks like a bug.
Yeah, but it's not. Do you know what type of bug this is?
Well, if you could send it to me,
I'd send you a picture.
send me the real thing. I
Yeah.
have the
These
parazoologist.
These
I'll look
are.
over it.
I'll send it to you, but these are all over the floor of this building.
Do you have any evidence of that?
Yes.
Yeah, we've got
Send that to
recording.
me as well.
We also have a recording of the bug.
Look, just drop the bug at the.
Okay.
We'll get somebody to drop the bug there.
Yeah.
Cool.
One way or another, the bug is dropped.
They're going to District 8 to see if we can end this ourselves.
Better you than me. I'll see what I can do on this end. But
Good luck.
whatever you do, go fast.
Why?
Because if you get caught in there when Knight Errant hit, if they hit, you're not getting out again.
Fair enough. We'll
you hightail it over towards the
Do I have any
towards
other
the
mentions?
derelict residential area, District 8. District 8 is exactly how you left it,
There's no one rising
except
up because that was the crappiest message ever.
we needed
Lots of love.
You needed a nuclear bomb, I reckon. That would have probably said
Yeah.
it. There's a bomb somewhere around this area.
It's like
The place is in chaos. You can see that people on the street who just like most of the people have fled from that area. You can see like fires have been lit in other areas, and the whole place has gang activity all over it. So the place is swarming.
this,
Most
I
of
knew
them are
this was
people-
a bad idea.
Are people fleeing the area as fast as they can? But you can see
That's a good
police on the fringes trying to stop people from entering into areas where they don't want slum dwellers entering into their sections of the city, and yeah, the whole place is flashing lights.
So
and
it's very
chaos.
easy to move around in the chaos.
Yeah, easy, very easy.
Alright.
Getting in is not the problem,
Let's see if Steve is actually.
and getting out at this present time is also not much of a problem.
Okay, I'm going to infiltrate onto the roofs.
How you gonna do that? Helicopter?
No, I've got the ability. I've got the. Last time I could run up and climb up stuff real quick.
You can.
Wait,
These
wait,
are really
wait,
high
wait,
towers.
Wait. Maybe we have enough. Maybe we have done enough. We've given the evidence. Once they see that this has come from an insect shaman, they will send in these Templars or something. What do you call them? These knight errants
Errants.
or whatever you.
Not errant, yeah.
Knight errants that.
Are they like
They're like,
super SS kind of?
yeah, they're like the elite Aries.
If they send them in, which they will after they've seen this evidence, they have no choice now. They will lose too much face. They will send them. If we're caught here in the direct storm that follows.
What I want to do, I want to get close enough. I've got cyber eyes with the thermographic vision.
Get close enough to take some shots of this bug shaman doing what he does. And then get out. Oh, I wish I had that sniper rifle.
Does my gun have a really good zoom on it as well? Since it's a really well used and really good gun.
Your sniper rifle that you own,
I think he's talking about his FN.
it's an assault rifle, not a sniper rifle, but you can single shot it. But it isn't the greatest
No,
long-range
it's
weapon.
not.
It's a mid-range kind of weapon.
What weapons do you have?
Let me check. I have been wrong about it so far.
It used to be like an SLR, I think. Basically,
They haven't got any bonuses on negatives too.
SLRs were pretty good. Like sniper
What range
rifles.
has they got? 150 is the range
Maybe
of it is.
I'm guessing a pair of binoculars isn't going to
Medium range 51 to 150 metres. That's a fair range on it. That's medium range. Long range is up to 350. Extreme is 550.
But it's still viewable down the scope, so it's
Yeah.
better than just nothing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, maybe we could.
Okay, you're gonna head in towards.
I'll be following in his footsteps, basically.
I'm gonna kind of, gonna be like infiltration.
You get a phone call from what's his name? Spin. Going, hey man, where are you guys? Because we've got people wanting interviews left, right, and centre.
Well, you're not going to get the money for all of them.
Well, no, they want you.
What do you mean?
They want to interview you. I'm.
Can you stream what I see through my comlink?
Yeah, I can do that. If you give me the access codes for it, I can hack it.
Don't hack it. Use the access codes.
Yeah, cool.
We'll go to-
you stream live just like the Mr. Johnson did before,
Yeah.
and you head in towards it. You
Yeah.
look good when you
You
do this.
you stream as well. I've got an idea. Like cut so they can't see our communication, but I'm going to be in the thing I said.
I am worried, unit. This had better be a good idea.
it's not, you can blame it on me.
I blame many things on you already. Alright,
But only stream it when I say.
Okay.
Get them all ready, put all the money into my account. You can take 15%.
Excellent. 20%.
20?
ACCT. So yeah.
You can be rich off this.
Alright.
Every station, when I say.
when he says put all the money in his account,
Yes.
you understand that actually means split it
Yes.
equally
Yeah.
between our accounts.
Of course.
We'll do that later.
Of course.
Alright, so. Are you ready?
Yes, but I'm concerned. Spin, please tell us if there is any sign of knight errant coming towards Seattle.
Of course.
Hack
Yes.
this, yeah.
I will.
Don't hack Lone Star.
No, no, hack,
It's not worth
no.
your life, but
Hack the cameras looking around the area.
Yes. I think you should hurry though.
I think we should too.
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Do we see, can I just say, we walk past the 7-Eleven, do we see the guy there with this little scanner?
7-Eleven. That place has been ransacked.
Oh,
Completely
I
ransacked.
feel bad.
I wanted to slurp the other way.
You head over. You are back where you were originally, walking through that area. Only this time there is no one dangling their feet out of their things. It is completely empty, and you walk in.
Completely empty.
Yeah, people have fled this area. Are fleeing this area, so no one's hanging around. They want to get out.
Okay.
You
I can imagine people would be still running around this area.
Yeah, there are people.
There's like gangs.
What I'm saying is that there are no people dangling their feet casually out
But
of
the
windows. The
streets
whole
are-
place is people running. Yeah, you see, people pushing, carrying all their belongings.
Are there any
and-
fires in it?
Yeah, there are a few fires around the place.
Now we know where he
drums have been knocked over, and yeah.
is there anybody looking suspicious? Like in terms of like not running around like
Yes,
crazy?
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, plans to you now.
What?
And tag. You walk towards the elevator. No, where are you headed?
Building across
I'm
the
using
road.
my low light vision to try to see any like sign of bugs or anything when we go near the building, any actual insects, things like that. I'm just kind of keeping an eye out, just being conscious of it.
Yeah, on the ground.
And,
in the air.
remember that also we're both looking out for any faces that look familiar from when we were in the bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to be like going to the building next door. So if this is the building, I'm going there. So kind of like going up to the same level as what I thought Steve was on, and looking through the window.
I'm gonna get you make perception rolls.
Yeah,
I think
this is not a
That's
good
the way of being in the building itself, but
Really?
yeah, maybe, yeah. No way we can shoot the guy.
Well, the thing is, I can be across the road and shoot the guy. My gun's medium range as what? Like,
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I should shoot that gun, but
but you got a pistol. You're really good with pistols, aren't
yeah, I'm really good with pistols, but I'm also good with guns. Like I'm really good with pistols, but I'm like great with pistols, good with guns.
you? I'm good with guns as well.
Oh yeah, what do you got?
Heavy weaponry 3,
It's not a heavy weapon.
isn't it?
Right.
Automatics 5.
Make a perception roll.
Oh, that's cool. Totally. It's not as good as me, but it's still good.
Perception, what is my perception?
1, 2.
Perception visual
Yeah,
plus
just
2,
two.
so 3. 3 plus what?
Plus, what was it, Dave?
Intuition.
So 5.
See the epic roll. Oh, damn
1, 2, 3.
it. How you guys are all so different. I mean, it wasn't hugely different, but you had a lot more dice.
Yeah, this guy. This is
Nathan, you
okay,
you look over and you see a man walking parallel to you, and something sparks in you. Just a memory of one of the people who was betting with you while you were drinking, and it just stayed with you a little bit more. You know, I seem like a happy kind of guy, and
Steve sounded pretty.
yeah, he was one of the guys who encouraged you to bet on a certain Orochi, the one that you won. And yeah, he fixes in your mind, you notice him, and he's walking, you guys are walking kind of this way, and he's walking kind of that way.
We're in the building, aren't we?
I'm in the building in parallel to it.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you
But
were walking
is this a roll from when we're getting to there?
This is when you're walking towards the building, sorry. Yes, this is a fairly open area. There's a bit of rubble around. There's a car up on its cinder blocks.
Mm-hmm.
So I noticed him. Is he on the street? Is he? Or?
He is walking along the side of the building. You guys are walking towards the building over here. This guy is walking sideways. Looks like he's
So my
heading
perception
away.
roll of 2 didn't notice him, basically.
No, I needed 3.
Oh.
Do I yell at Steve?
Well, I don't know because I didn't notice him.
So you can.
I message him. I kind of.
You can just say it. Yeah, you can have radio communication constant.
Radio communication. That guy. You look up.
9 o'clock.
He was in the bar.
Steve.
Oh, can't say for sure.
He's heavily laden with like he's got a heavy backpack on, and he's sort of walking as he goes. Look up his underwear.
No,
Man's got to change his underwear sometimes.
I'm gonna slightly. Has he seen me? I know with 3.
No, he hasn't noticed. He hasn't noticed you yet. No.
He's walking perpendicular to us. Like we're going this way, he's going that way.
You're going this way. He's coming this way. So
Oh, okay.
he's leaving the area. You're heading deeper in.
Yeah, let's follow him. He knows something.
We'll follow him and record him.
Cool. You record him as he
Because
walks.
everything's all about clearing our names.
I'm gonna make one more perception roll.
Nothing will come of it. They're all
Do we get anything extra because we're perceiving one person? Like we are just watching this one person.
Well, this is just a different type of emphasis.
Yeah.
So
What happens if
I'll explain.
he might actually be getting us to look for his slaves who are following him as well? Oh my
that's a
goodness! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1s. A 3, 3, 3. I got 3 3s and 5 1s.
I got 2.
Jeez.
Can you watch perception rolls?
No,
Like
you walk into a car. No. You notice
I
that
really didn't notice something.
he changes when you veer away, when you start focus on him. You notice he changes his movement, as if as soon as you looked at him, he shifts and he keeps walking, but you get the feeling he's seen you. Like as soon as you look at him, he just like changes. And he's
None of
looking
the me,
more
I'm
away.
like oblivious.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, we're stalking him, awesome.
Describe the scene for me. Is
Okay.
there, sorry. Okay.
So this is let's go.
Just describe it up here so people.
Okay, cool. So he's walking this way.
Yeah.
You guys are walking towards this far building over here. This is the building where he was in. If this is the same way.
Well, he looks like he's just left
And
the building.
he's leaving this way, and you are walking towards this one.
It's good enough for me, so we shoot him.
Yeah. No, I yell out, Steve!
No.
Why not? Okay, hang on, before I... You say no, but...
No,
if we do
don't.
this-
No, don't. Seriously, don't.
Okay, cool.
Like, if you can not do that, that would be awesome. But if you've already done it, and John says you've already done it, then fair enough.
No, it's. I don't do that.
The last thing we want
It's up
to
to
do
you.
is
What do you
get
wanna do?
insect shaman's direct attention on us. Seriously, like he is going to tear us a new bumhole. Like he's beyond our ability to just fight. The only way we're going to get him is if you whip out that rifle, line up a great shot, and plug him through the head. And even then, he's probably got magical shields on him.
What you can do. Act now or forever hold your peace.
I'm messaging you, what do we do?
You don't messages talk. You can totally talk.
Yeah, okay,
it's
cool.
all sub
I'm talking. What do we do?
I say we take him out.
We take him out?
Well, he doesn't know we're here, so
No questions? He knows we're here. Should we take him out?
he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. I can see it. He's moved differently. Do we take him out?
I think so.
Okay. You taking the call?
Take him out.
Okay, keep them separate. You bring your gun up, and you get a video image of Spin, and you see Spin as you're lining up your shot. You see Spin standing in front of a mirror with a gun like this to his head.
Hi, Steve.
He got you. So you found me. I see my little charms don't work anymore. He's still walking away, by the way, as Spin's speaking his words.
I'm going to keep walking after him.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Spin. Your ex-boyfriend, you care?
So he had his rifle lined up.
You've got your rifle lined up.
Do I take
So
the
it
shot?
basically comes down to whoever pulls the trigger faster.
Pretty much it's a Mexican standoff. So if you miss and he... Or...
Take the shot. Bang.
Ah, I love it. Alright.
Because he's got to kind of communicate it through. It's kind of has to, like, he's astrally controlling this guy from a distance. Like, I'd say there'd be some sort of delay, like using the internet or something.
If you don't kill with this shot, just saying, if you don't kill,
There'd
with
be
this
one less hacker and ex-boyfriend in the world.
then Dave will be a happy man. Alright.
Hang on. You mean Rain will be a happy girl, please? I wasn't at all interested in being myself.
Well, I'm going to give you, Nathan, I'm going to give you minus three to your dice. Okay?
That's a lot. Spend edge. Do it.
Yeah, I'm going to
Oh,
spend
don't
on
do
my
that
edge.
because then I have to read up on edge.
Spend edge. Automatic success. Let's just pretend it's white world systems. Old style.
I've got 3 edge, so I can count it out.
I think in this one you can pretty much just choose to spend it like later and stuff like that. Get rerolls, that sort of thing.
So what's that go with? That'll go with reaction?
No, it's agility.
Agility. So I've got 8 agility.
Holy crap.
I got 8 agility
Hang
when
on, I'm really sorry, I need to make sure
What's it say on
I
this?
wish I could find it.
My
It's
agility.
so annoying.
My agility is this one here. It's got 5 brackets.
That's basically your bio, your cybernetics and stuff is enhanced. So you
Okay, I'm going to let you add your edge
reflexes.
to the roll. I'm going to let you add your edge to the roll.
So I'm 8 plus.
Where's your edge?
Is that how it
Edge is
2. Your edge is 2.
No, that's not
His
edge.
edge is 3.
His edge is 3. So you got 3. You can add 3 to the dice roll, so you can cancel out your cancel it out.
And so I've got 8 dice plus automatics, which is 5. So 8.
Okay, cool.
Minus 3 dice. Oh, you already said that.
8, 9. Can I roll?
As long as you don't get mixed
8,
up.
9,
I'll give you my translucent dice.
Good.
I'm not afraid of you jinxing one. How many do you need?
10. Well, I've got 8 that's my right reflexes. And I need 4 more.
Alright, you got none like that.
Here we go.
He's a good roller.
I am.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Holy
that.
crap!
Nice.
Oh my god, you are such a good roller.
So can we just say for the record, how many dice is this?
This is awesome.
How many dice is this?
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fails, and 1, 2, 3, 4,
7
5,
successes.
7 successes.
Awesome. Okay. He is going to leap out of the way, is his plan.
Oh really? Does that mean he's not pulling the trigger on?
Well, let's just find out, shall we?
Ah, yeah.
Alright.
And by the way, I started this botch.
No. He rolled alright.
Alright, how many successes?
7.
Alright, let's do some damage. You hit, your shot hits him right in the backpack.
Oh!
What?
No, I'm just
No,
joking.
he's joking. Can't
Alright.
believe a word he says.
7? Can I just say, over 50%.
What's the damage?
Yeah, you rock.
Did I give you the damage already? Of your weapon?
It's
FNHAR, okay, it is a 6p damage. And how many successes did I give you? You had 7 successes. So you can add 3 of that. So 4 more to that. So you can do 10.
5, 6,
10.
7, 8, 9.
At the very least, you'd hope this would break his concentration.
9 with 1 more. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And by the way,
This is when you get things back because this is so awesome.
yes.
Go for it.
Still rolling bloody
two,
well too.
3, 4, 5.
5. Excellent. Your shot hits him, and you see
He just
it.
got absolutely like mortal wound.
It hits him in the chest, and you see him basically just get rocked back onto the ground.
Yeah.
And like across his backpack, because it's his backpack's pushing his chest up.
Oh, he's like a little cockroach. He's like, sorry. My son does that.
Yeah, he's on the ground, and you see him. You see the image of Spin just like rock
And
forward.
then, as soon as that happens, I say, now Spin, get it out. Like, live play.
He throws. Oh, he did now. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now!
Okay.
No, like, really, like, screaming it now.
Yeah,
like,
you
just
scream it out.
throw the gun and just say now and just stream it.
He throws the gun, and you see him start to concentrate, and you see the guy Steve, if we're calling him that, pulls himself up.
Yeah, I'm fucked. Like,
and you can see blood just gushing from his wound, and he's holding it there, and he looks up at you.
That blasted cockroach won't die.
I'm just firing again.
You fire again, go for it. One more shot.
Motherboard!
You get a fire too.
Yeah, you would have seen
Well,
me fire.
I've got quick draw things. I can just.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
fire into him.
Alright, so how much do I get normally? It is 8 plus. Active reflex is 8 plus 5. So same as before. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's not dodging. I'm gonna
Wow.
say
Go
go for it.
Well,
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
I want one separately again. This is 5 and that's 8.
Yeah. None. A 1.
1.
Aww, that wasn't even my dice that did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, man. I apologise.
Look at that. That's better.
That's alright though.
1, 2, 3, 4 here.
Excellent. Alright, add that to the damage.
And that's
So
without the
that's
-3,
Three
right?
dodging.
Yeah, so that's
But you're
6. So
using
I'll
that.
need to.
Go for it.
1, 2, 2.
You see him, he just spraying bullets and he collapses onto the ground. And you see he's barely there.
His legs go.
It's to you now. Finish it.
You see, just as you line up the next shot, you see Spin throw himself at the window, and it hits the window, and you see it just crack, and he falls to the ground again, and picks himself up, and you
I'm shooting!
you
Come on!
fire. Last shots. Let's see if you get it.
Yeah, like this wasn't in sequence. I was shooting as he was shooting. Alright,
It is in sequence. That's how this game works.
It's initiative.
It's initiative based.
I think my initiative's probably better than
Yeah.
the...
A dying cockroach, man.
Go for it.
Shot.
yeah, what range am I at? What's my
You are
range?
at long range, so you're at -3 to your shot.
Oh, great.
At your edge.
Fire at will. At your edge. He's gonna risk it.
No, 15 -3 for being at long range.
Yeah, that should hit.
So, no, you've seen the way I've been rolling. So, what have I got? So, I need 12. Ooh.
I thought it was like 6. I'm like, oh, that's a bit thing.
Yeah, but now it's like, oh, okay, I think you can do, hit once.
Yeah. Oh, just do it. I'm firing 2 pistols, by the way, so this is just the first one. Yay! I got 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Excellent, add that to your damage. He's not.
My damage is, I've got explosive rounds too, so I don't know what that does, but 5 is my damage. Do we add another one for explosive rounds or something?
Sure, let's do that.
Oh. Okay. Oh, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Okay. Yeah. You get him across the head, and you just. And he,
1 shot, 1 kill. That's my.
And he draws. Yeah. How many did you have to live out before you got that
1 shot from me. I don't know.
Come on.
My shot was like freaking. Whatever.
Yeah, well put.
He collapses on
I
the
still got
ground.
his head on,
You see Spin, just holding himself on the ground, trying to steady
My
himself.
other one? My other shot, or is he already dead?
He's dead. He's dead. Yeah. And then you hear the sounds of jet engines above.
Run!
You
That was a
guys-
manly voice.
You run.
My little
you,
Asian chick.
You piss-bolt out of there. You see drones just dropping down around this area and disgorging pooling out of other drones, pouring out of this drop pod, things coming down, and they just start spreading out across this whole area. And you're out of there just in time.
By the way, detective, we got him.
Because you're out of AR for most of that, so
Yeah, so I'll actually send that footage that it was him. We got no proof,
Yeah, cool.
so it looks like we just killed an innocent man, really. But
okay, you can. But with all the cross-referencing information from the place, and
And the fact that
you guys did it.
we could show that Spin, we spoke to him, and the way he looked at us as he was talking, and there would have been evidence on the body that Lone Star would have.
Yeah.
They won't show.
The wrap up. Your names are eventually cleared, although there are still some ongoing issues with the triad that needs to be dealt with at some stage. But those kinds of things are going to be part of the course, really. Spin makes it out okay, and actually makes it out quite wealthy in the end. He's a little rattled.
and we made a little bit of extra cash.
And
too.
you guys make, I'm going to say you make 20 grand each from interviews.
Oh,
exclusive
really?
interviews
That's
and stuff.
awesome.
So that's 25 all.
Yay! I can improve my lifestyle. Spend most of it trying to improve the way things are, because I put my public awareness is way too much, my notoriety off the chart, and my street cred next to nil. So hopefully that can all change.
And you come out of it alright in the end, although, probably take it a bit. And that's it. Game done.